Please welcome to the stage the winner of the 2014.
So grateful to receive the Carnegie Medal from the American Library Association, and so happy to share it with all of you. My love affair with libraries began when I first entered the small public library that stood in the center of my hometown of Rockville Centre, New York. Built in 1883, a decade before our village itself was incorporated, the library had linoleum tiles on the floor, a massive receiving desk, and ladders reaching up to the top shelves. For my mother, who had only an 8th grade education, our little library provided a window onto the world she might never have known. Rheumatic fever as a child had left her with a damaged heart, so damaged that the doctor said she had the arteries of an 80-year-old when she was only 30 years old. Her illness bound her to our house as an invalid, but she read books in every spare moment she could find. Through books, she traveled to places she could never have gone. Her interior world was enriched, even as her physical life contracted. One of my most treasured memories as a child was the privilege of walking to the library with her adult card in my hand, allowed to check out each new pile of books for her. When I was 14, my mother suffered a stroke. After much rehabilitation, she regained the use of her arm and her leg, but her speech remained slurred. The doctor said it would help if she could read aloud. Finally, there was something I could do to help. For so many years, she had read to me, and now I got to help her with the same ritual, drawing us closer than ever before. The toll of her illness proved too much, however. The following year, she suffered a massive heart attack in her sleep and died. I had just turned 15. Now, more than 5 decades later, it is hard to realize that she was part of my life for less than a decade and a half, yet the love of books and libraries that she instilled in me has become the anchor of my life. And so tonight, I share this award with all of the librarians who are here, for you are the ones, as Ralph Waldo Emerson predicted, who have opened our eyes and our ears and our curiosity. You are the ones who have turned us inside out and outside in. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
And now, the winner of the 2014 Carnegie Medal for Excellence in Fiction is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt.
I want to say how happy I am to be receiving this award from you, the American Library Association. I come from a family of librarians. I could go on and on here, but just for starters, my great-aunt Frances Boucher West, was the head librarian in my hometown. The reading room of my hometown library is named after her. All writers begin as readers, and it's not saying too much, as Karen said, as Doris has said, I mean, that if not for libraries, and if not for the kindness of librarians from early childhood onward, I wouldn't be standing here either. It makes 3 of us. I'd like to thank the administrators and judges of the ALA Carnegie Committee, but I'd also like to thank you all for the work that you do. Readers and writers are in this together. We are an army in the service of books. For as long as we've had books and art, we've had people who loved books and art, and people who worked to save books and art. And that's a little what my book is about. And after all the years of work I poured into it, I'm grateful for the honor you've chosen to bestow upon it tonight. Thank you all.